distance learning and breakout rooms and behaviors and everything. Okay. So how do you plan to engage the students in the content?
So it's interesting because my kids are really, in the beginning of the year, you could tell math really intimidated them, and then we've just been working really consistently on math. I've noticed that all kids are engaged. And I check to see if they are by calling on them. Um, they love fifth grades. You'll see they love to talk and they love to interact and they love to be in small groups. So this is one way to motivate students to perform at their best, is to use their peers to help them learn.
And it's nice when they work in small groups because
Yeah.
it's less stress on some of them to be able to talk. We already talked about what they're going to do. The materials, you're going to be giving them the materials via their Google Classroom?
Right. They'll have everything. They'll have access to everything.
All right. And then with your Google Classroom, do they do it off of the Kami app?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be interesting to see the Kami app done from the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have the questions differentiated?
So that was one thing I really wanted to look at. I struggled with thinking about that because I wanted to make sure that all kids are getting they're all getting the same curriculum and the same access. Like, I expect all my fifth graders to know how to do every single one of these problems. So they are all different. And I did not specifically intend a lower level problem for a struggling group. Like, I put it at random because I expect all my students to understand how to do all these problems.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see the outcomes on these.
Yeah.
How do you plan to assess their student achievement for this goal?
Another thing about fifth graders is that they are very honest.
They are very honest.
When they don't understand something, they will say, "Miss Lang, I don't understand it," which I'm very grateful for, that we have that trust and communication over Zoom, because we all know that's difficult. But this is a group assignment. So as far as like individual assessment, I'm not going for that. I'm not specifically looking, but I think that'll be like informal data as far as like who's participating and contributing in the class. Yeah, and I do expect them all to turn in a Google Class work assignment. So yeah.
And it'll be interesting because Common Core is all about working together as a group. So this is a perfect task for them to do.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you would like feedback on, or that you would like me to notice while I'm observing?
I think we all are struggling to reach out to those who have just kind of vanished or aren't really participating